You're
It's just
jerking off?
my dad. What do you mean? That's like
Yeah,
the
but I
standard.
thought you said you were jerking off with your dad.
No, no, God, no. That'd be really weird.
Are you doing that eye to eye thing?
Yeah, that's more accurate, I guess. I think. Question mark.
Just eye jerking.
Just the just the aggressive face looking. You know.
Well, as long as it's your dad.
Oh God. Oh God. It's all terrible. Why?
It's not gay if it's your own dad, but if it's
It's
You
not.
know,
somebody else's dad,
I'm sorry. You seem to have forgotten we're unsupervised today.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's.
oh no, there's no
Oh
profanity
no.
filtering.
Oh
What
no.
will we do?
Mark
Should I
Zuckerberg's
polish off?
throwing us
Should I
off.
polish off the N-bomb? No, no.
No, no, no,
Should
no,
I?
no, no.
Should I?
That'll definitely get us canceled.
Oh, okay. Should I just start with a whole section about putting up ramparts and dikes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's better. That's better. You know, there's this song that I'm familiar with. It's got it's got a whole line that's just got to be bleeped out if I say it, but you're allowed to say it. You can just say that word over and over again. That's the song.
and and all it cost us was 200 years of oppression.
That's that's a small price to pay, truly.
I feel so honored. Well, you get to say it. Well, yeah.
Oh man.
Have they enslaved your
You and your
ancestors?
you and your privilege, MJP.
I kind of would rather not have had enslaved ancestors, if you ask me. I'd
There
rather
was
have be able to like get a loan and shit.
I feel like
If
there
I
was a
had my
guy
druthers.
If I had
on.
the choice.
Oh yeah, you should definitely go for good credit. That's a much better skill modifier in
Oh no, see, no, it's cool though. We don't have to fuck with them at all, and they don't like us for it.
They do not.
They're
Oh
like, "What do you
man.
mean you don't want in our debt trap?" Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, except by not being allowed to participate, it's even worse somehow. Question mark? Like it costs you more money to not have to spend the money?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know how they manage that. That's impressive.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's absolutely devastating what they do. Yeah. Slavery never went away. It never went away.
Oh man.
They just
Oh
moved it
yeah,
to the
that was
prisons.
y'all.
So yeah. How's that private tent working out? You guys go to prison too.
So anyway,
Well, you see, the prisons are job
yeah,
creators.
Oh
for
yeah, yeah.
for
For
some
fascism.
parties, some for some people, they are job creators.
For Nazis.
Yeah, it turns out the people who really like mayonnaise, they get jobs out of prisons.
Right. And it's
And the people who like spicing their food, well, they get
Are you
jobs
are
in the
you saying Kraft
prisons.
Foods endorses prisons?
I,
I just heard mayonnaise in prisons.
I'm not saying that. I can tell you that. I
I
may
thought they
not.
were just child labor, but now we're talking prisons. Okay.
Is there a difference?
But
Is one
you see,
worse?
like it's important that we put these prisons in these rural areas where there's a bunch of people that would really love to be cops and oppress people, but there's just not enough cop jobs. And
Mhm.
also
Mhm. Poor
sometimes
them.
you have to be able to read and write, and
And that's really hard.
maybe they don't have the qualifications. So then when they put the prisons, all those people have someplace to go
Yeah.
where they can
Be
they can,
together.
they can be together, and they can, like, get their feelings out.
Yeah.
Um,
What's the
they can make
opposite of
sure that
dispersal?
other people are lower than them and are
Yeah.
behaving.
All true.
What is the opposite of spread out?
Concentrated?
Something like that, maybe. Yeah, maybe,
What if we
maybe.
just sent them to like a camp? Is that
Well,
doing it like a
I
summer
used to
camp?
go to camp, I loved it.
I also
it's
loved
all
camp.
fun and games. It's all fun and games when you got your ethno states and genocide, but then you
M-
got to pay for it.
MJP, did you also like going to camp?
Oh yeah, except I went to a different camp. It had red flags and and tank. it was
Oh
it
God.
was way more based.
Well, so I've got bad news for you too.
Uh-oh.
Since we are
Oh no.
unsupervised today, we are not, in fact, the sons of Trier today.
Oh.
Oh.
Today, we are the sons of Kirkcaldy, and I'm the ghost of Adam Smith, bringing you today's episode.
Oh, we brought the ghost of Adam Smith out of his shell.
We did indeed.
He's
Ooh.
gonna free market everything like it's already
My
happening.
Scary.
invisible hand.
He's gonna visibly touch everybody.
Everybody's getting touched.
This should have been the Halloween episode because it's scary as shit.
We've done it before. It's not like it's a go-to whenever we're not supervised.
Yeah.
uh,
Mr. Ghost of Adam Smith,
yeah.
have you touched Jordan Peterson?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like repeatedly. Right in
So
the
hard.
right in the
Is this like the thing
hypothalamus.
you were doing with your dad earlier?
Yeah. No. This is much more gay than that.
That's very gay.
I'm touching Peterson's hypothalamus.
Oh, damn.
You know,
I don't even know what that is. I bet it's in there though.
that's where the male lobsters determine whether or not they're gonna breed.
Sticky,
And
sticky
you're
boys.
just tickling it from the inside.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, I pegged
Oh,
you for the
God.
type.
Listen, I asked what Peterson wanted touched because I mean he's been such a good representative of my invisible hand. I'm like, I guess you can get some of the benefits, my man. And Peterson said, "Poke that hypothalamus, baby." I'm sorry. Let me quote him directly. I want you to stimulate my hypothalamus, baby. It's weird that he added the baby, but that was in there.
Did he cry when he said it?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell when he's not crying, to be honest with you.
Word. Like, I mean, if your eyes are always red rimmed like that and your voice is always squeaky.
Right. Oh,
He just randomly breaks it to divorced dad tears.
To my daughter has forced me into a life that I can't tolerate tears.
My daughter is the Gestapo.
She won't let me eat
What is
an
up
apple.
with that
She
whole
made me-
deal, though?
She made me go to
Oh.
bed.
June, are you aware that Michael Jordan Peterson, obviously doing alive and well here, but Jordan Peterson almost fucking died because he had cider. That's not a joke. That is actually true.
Yeah, what?
Well, no, that's his claim.
Oh yeah.
What do
He
you have?
claimed he had cider.
There's a difference.
And then disappeared to a Russian hospital.
Yeah, because they didn't like the way the doctors in the States were going to take him off his benzos.
Yeah,
They
well,
decided it
listen,
was better to go to a secret, undisclosed gulag. Yeah, to handle his withdrawal there.
that checks
Safe.
out.
I mean, to be fair, like if you're on like some sort of cocktail of substances, I bet you the Russians do have methods for getting you through that.
Yeah, and as long as you pay them, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, quite
So-
honestly, probably they just kept him like in a medically induced coma until he was like all the way down and then woke him up.
Is that before or after they touched his pee?
Oh, that's during.
Oh, during.
Yeah, that's definitely
During. Oh, okay. Just the setup.
Yeah, what do you think that whole like milking video was about?
Part of the cost, man. If you want to go to
Oh,
a Russian
he
gulag,
just woke up one day and was like, I have no idea what happened to me, but it feels weird.
feels like I've been milked.
I think someone touched my pee-pee.
And then he
He's
started
walking around the
Googling it.
Russian hospital like, did you touch my pee?
And then he started Googling it. And
Somebody
then it became
touched
a
my
part of the
pee-pee.
algorithm. And then the rest of his life happened.
The moya pee-pee.
Yeah, we forgot that he's him, and that's a curse worse than death.
Ugh. Ugh.
To wake up all day and be Jordan Peterson. Oh, I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, I mean, as the ghost of Adam Smith, he does a great job of crying every time I show up in the room with him to touch him with my invisible hand. But other than that, I wouldn't really want to participate.
He probably loves it. He's probably like, "You invisible tease, finish the job."
Oh God, how did you know? You're
The
like a
invisible handy.
refrigerator.
He's probably eager for it to show up. Like, oh,
Oh,
this now I don't have to talk to my wife.
I was sitting on Lefty here for quite a while trying to get a little bit of invisible lovin'. And now
And
you're
I thought
here.
to myself, what if the market
What if there was a stranger in the market?
stranger in the market?
Oh, Adam Smith's ghost.
Strange market.
It's a real strange market.
Strange.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a market. It's a market dedicated into the strange.
Oh,
This
oh.
market all day, all strange.
All right.
New strange all the time.
New strange. It's a market stall with all new strange.
Special on leftover strange.
Oh, you
God.
got they got clearance racks of strange.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Overstock.
you don't want the clearance strange. That's a bad choice. Listen, that's one of the few times you
But
want
it's
to
a
pay top dollar.
bargain.
You want to
It's a
pay top
bargain,
dollar
Adam
for that
Smith's
strange.
ghost.
I know.
Because like,
I do love me.
your invisible hand hasn't been making things very affordable for us.
I do love me a
That's where you
market
get the
force.
most broken strange.
I do love me a market
Scratch
force.
and dent sales strange.
Oh God.
This strange is only like it's like half of it on one side, and then it's like double on the other.
This strange was the floor model.
Hey, that's a good model. You want that one.
Yeah, you don't want a barrel of strange where you just stick in the barrel. That's probably
Liquid strange.
that's probably the worst of the strange
No.
because you got to go fishing around for it.
Ugh. Yeah, you don't want to reach into the barrel.
What is that? What if I just reach a little deeper?
Oh, slipped right out of my hand.
Oh,
Would it be better or worse to be like Gregor Samsa from the Metamorphosis? Would it be better or worse to wake up as the giant bug or Jordan Peterson?
Oh, I definitely want to be a giant bug. At least I can make money as a sideshow attraction.
ooh,
I don't think he could talk
a
though, could he?
Do you need to?
the
Do you really
insect.
need to
Mm.
talk if
No,
you're Jordan
no, he
Peterson?
was becoming an insect. He doesn't
Right,
even have
yeah, he was
human
just.
intelligence, right?
Well, I don't.
I think he would be happier, honestly, as the bug.
Well, because if I recall correctly, like he understood what was going on, and that was like sort of part of the horror of it. That he knew
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was a bug, so he didn't get like bug brain.
Oh
But I
no.
but
Sounded like he
I
kind of kept human brain, right?
but I
Do you
put
have to
right
take the
wingers
Jordan
below
Peterson
bugs.
brain? Yeah, that's what I was
What was
about
that?
to ask. Do you have to take the Jordan Peterson brain? Or do you just become Jordan Peterson with all the consequences that Jordan Peterson has left for you?
Oh yeah. Every day you would think Jordan Peterson thoughts.
Ugh.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, I'm taking the bug brain.
You'd wake up in the morning and say, "What a great day to be Jordan Peterson."
I'm definitely
Yeah,
taking
I'm going with giant cockroach all the way.
yeah, bug brain for me.
It's not an acquired taste, but it is for me. No. I think I'd have to go with the bug
I'm
because
going
at
with the
least
bug.
Yeah.
you wouldn't be a bitch.
I would take the bug even if it was the bug brain.
Can
Oh
we get the
yeah, for
bug on the
sure.
ballot?
All the bug is probably thinking about is eating and mating.
The the bug ballot, the ballot bug. I could be down for a ballot bug.
So
A
I'm saying,
ballot
like,
bug.
'cause I don't like our other current choices. I think we should get bug on the ballot.
Yeah, actually, this is a good topic. What we got no other choices. Obviously, we know what
We
the
could get at
result's going to
least
be
3 votes for
already.
Kafka's bug.
We could get 3
Right?
votes for Kafka's bug. More than 3.
That's
I'm very
that's
confident.
that's that's a big improvement from last year.
What if you had a choice right now, given the political landscape, who would you pick as a better choice?
Well,
They have to
if
be
you
an
look at the
active
polls,
they have
if
to
you
be
look
an
at the
active
polls,
politician. That's my only caveat imperator on that one.
if you look at the polls, then no vote is the one. Is the guy.
Well,
You
is
got to go
currently
get
in the
him.
lead, but
Yeah. Mr. No Vote. I think he's Canadian.
he's
my
reelecting
my
in Canada.
mother
No, he's Swiss.
full of holes.
Oh,
My mo-
Monsieur No Vote.
no, but mom asked me something the other day that I really don't know the answer to. She's like, would it be possible to, like, if everyone that felt that way wrote in none of the above,
Uh-huh.
in theory, could you get enough specific votes for none of the above to, like,
Nope.
throw the electoral college?
Nope, unfortunately. None of the above gets counted as a vote in abstentia. They just don't. The vote counts
So they
towards the
just
total
take it
vote
out
count,
of the
but
stats.
effectively it gets removed from the stats. It's very unfortunate.
Okay. So, like, out of, like, let's say like 100,000 people,
If
if
50,000 voted for none of the above, and one of them voted for Jopa, and two of them voted for Trumpa, then Trumpa's getting elected.
okay.
It sucks.
Well, I mean, I was pretty sure that that's how it worked. I'm like, but that I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's how it works, unfortunately. So if we had, I am curious. If we had a choice, we obviously don't, but if we had a choice, and the caveat here is it has to be an active politician, who would we be happy about?
Happy
I
about?
don't think that's a valid question.
I don't know if there is a correct answer to this question.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think so.
De La Cruz.
Yeah, that's not the worst choice.
I don't know who that is.
I think they're PSL. Communist.
But I mean, like, where is this person active?
Um, they're doing a presidential run. Her and some and
Oh,
other
oh,
lady.
okay.
So they are actually active technically. They know that there's no way in hell they'll let them win, but
But fuck it.
they're doing the whole thing.
Might as well.
Might as well, yeah. What you got to lose?
Right. And hey, maybe somebody will just write down your name so that they don't have to pick one of the other options.
I mean, we haven't even heard from the Greens what they're doing. How close is that?
Uh, uh, that's pretty
November or
close.
something?
Yeah, it's this November. It's coming up. We're about
And
to
we don't
see
even have
everything
any,
for it.
and we don't even have any candidates.
I mean, we
Is
have.
primary shit over already?
No.
I
That's
don't
still
think so.
going on. It's currently going on.
Okay. I mean, because I knew it was, I knew it
Yeah,
had started.
they got to pick up. They got to pick who they're gonna rig it for us on. Rig it on us for
Yeah.
primary rigging. It's like a ship part, but not at all.
Damn, MJP, I'm impressed that you came up with De La Cruz off the top of your head. I'm angry that I didn't. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, why?
I just feel like I should know better.
It's the best one I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, that one would make me more happy.
I don't know if I'd be happy, but I would definitely,
Be not less happy.
I would definitely be happier than any other option.
That bar's real high. It could be literally
Giant bug.
anyone other than the two current candidates. We would be
I
happier.
would be happy with the giant bug.
I would be happy with Kafka's
He
bug.
couldn't fucking increase the military spending.
Can't
I was gonna
accidentally
say
increase it.
I don't think Giant Bug would be like, yeah, let's bomb the fuck out of some people.
Oh,
Like,
giant
Nah,
bug's definitely.
bugs aren't
nah.
like that.
That's not giant bug style. His style is to eat the legislation that they hand to him.
Just chew holes right through it.
Yeah. Just the whole paper, just, and you're like, and everybody'd be like, yeah, that's such a 4D chess move.
Based bug.
Base bug rips up legislation by eating it. He did it. He did it, folks. We can all go home. You did it.
Oh man, we're super fucked.
Who would Based Bug's running mate be?
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
I would imagine some
Like a
other kind of
Daddy
Lovecraftian horror.
Longlegs or
No. It's gonna be the ghost of Adam Smith. I'm running secretly as Base Bug's running
Oh,
candidate.
the Uzumaki spiral.
just
That would
just
be
the
the
symbol.
running mate. Just an eternal madness inciting circle that appears everywhere.
isn't that what we
Fascinating.
already have?
No, this one's more honest. Everyone would say, I know where the surf spiral that's threatening to suck everybody up into it and destroy them. I know where he stands, so I respect him. That's what they say.
Hey, at least the madness vortex tells it like it is.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have a beer with the Madness Vortex.
Now that we're in it, it's not half bad.
You know, it was pretty uncomfortable at first, but once my brain really started to dissolve, it felt a lot better.
Yeah. When it goes full jelly, you're in the straight, you're in the clear, right?
They can't hurt me anymore. Ah, shit. Yeah, that would be another good candidate.
Yeah, never.
Like in
Uh,
case, and especially, as a running mate for Based Bug, because like, let's say somebody brings some raid to a rally, you're gonna need somebody to step in. So yeah.
oh yeah. The Uzumaki spiral covers the long game, right?
Right. Because it's like, okay, we understand that there may be assassination attempts and they may succeed, but if they do, this is the new guy.
This is it.
There's your choices. Kind of like, you know, I mean, isn't that sort of the thing with Kamala?
Oh, Kamala's thing is that nobody likes her.
Right. So I'm saying it's like,
And
there's
when
not
I
a whole
mean nobody, I mean nobody.
there's not a whole lot of incentive to knock off Biden if you know that that's like who's going to step up.
All she had to do was be at least 2% likable.
and she failed to meet even that
And she can't
incredibly
even do
high
that.
bar.
Like, if she was 2% more popular, they could say, hey, we got us a black woman president, and they would be straight. they could ride that coattails 8 more years, right? We're so progressive now, right? The progressive Democrats, that's what they would do.
Yup.
It would be headed by Kamala Harris. So, but no, no, she's not likable at all. Nobody likes her.
Damn.
I mean, at least she's in a position where she can't do any harm, right?
No, oh no, no, no,
No, unfortunately,
no.
no.
She does a lot of harm already.
Well, by existing, um, but what does she fuck up as VP?
Well,
I mean,
they sent her to Africa, but she's so unlikable that nobody liked her, and it was like, "Go get the fuck up out of here! Like we don't want you here."
well, I mean, who said they wanted us there in the first place?
True that. True
That's what
that.
I'm saying. It's like she didn't really fuck anything. She didn't help.
Like, bro, are you gonna? Okay, okay.
Did she actively make anything worse?
Imagine this scenario. Imagine this scenario. We've got an important diplomatic mission that needs to be done, and it needs to be done with any kind of competence whatsoever. And they send. I was, I was gonna say Hillary Clinton. They send Kamala Harris.
Well, why would they send her if it was
That's who they
actually if
got.
they felt it?
That's who they
But I
got.
mean, if they
If they
felt
can't
like it
send the
was
big man, they got to
important,
send her.
but I mean, like, isn't that the kind of shit that like
You seen how
ambassadors and secretaries of state do?
well, that's what they're supposed to be.
No, the Secretary of State and Vice President are different things.
Yeah, one commands the other, right?
I don't know. I mean, did they even do a cabinet this time? I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest with you. I mean, I sort of assumed that we have a cabinet, but I couldn't tell you anything about like who's on it or what they're supposedly doing. I mean, other than the War Machine shit, you hear
Well,
about those
that's the
guys.
whole shit.
All right, but it's not like you're hearing about like the Secretary of the Interior and Secretary of Energy and like and like all those dudes.
Wasn't
Like,
the wasn't the Secretary of Home of Housing Development Ben Carson or some shit? I
oh,
rem-
during Trump, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that shit was crazy.
I only vaguely know that Pete Buttigieg is killing dogs or something. There's
Oh,
he's
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
he's transportation.
he's
I
trained.
forgot.
He's the train boy.
Yes, Train
Oh,
Boy. The
oh.
the one who's like, yes, it is very terrible that the airlines are fucking you so badly. Too bad that's not anything we can do something about.
Yeah, that would
No,
be a
it's
real
Pete.
big
It's Mayor Pete.
responsibility.
He'd be like, "How many minorities do we have to throw at the problem?"
Oh man.
Because you know that's what
Good
he does.
news. The person oppressing you may come from a traditionally disadvantaged background.
Maybe, maybe.
Oh god.
And Flint still never got their water cleaned. That
Well,
water is still fucking dirty.
come on. We've stopped paying attention, so that means it must be clean. That's the
That
only
water is still
possible
fucking
reason.
dirty.
No, no, that's not possible, MJP.
No, it's not.
It's not, because otherwise we would.
You want to take bets?
There's no, there's no way we would have stopped paying
You want to throw
attention.
some? You want to throw some money on that?
Think, think of how many people that would be affecting, and think of how many of them are black that we could be ignoring.
Man, gee, I wonder if there was anything we could do to make black people stop hating us as Democrats.
Hmm.
If only there was
Anything
something.
at all, guys. I need ideas.
Throw me a
Don't say
bone. Literally anything.
don't say anything about a ceasefire
or or spending money or anything that costs us any
or a
money
reparation.
or or anything that actually helps. As long as you guys don't say anything like that, I'm taking any ideas.
Okay, okay, I heard from in the back. I've heard fuck the poors. That's okay, but that doesn't work for this one. And going after the homeless. Okay, let's go with that one.
It's, that that disproportionately affects black people anyway. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll say we're cleaning up their neighborhoods.
Mm.
We're just trying to raise property values.
We'll just throw a bunch of
Mhm.
5/4s in there and call it a day.
Oh God.
We'll throw some luxury condos in there. We'll throw all the homeless people out and put some
But
luxury condos
yeah,
up so nobody can stay there. Everybody's got to go. Just nobody stays. No one. You don't get to stay. You don't get to stay, Juniper, and you don't get to stay, Jake. Nobody stays.
Nobody's staying.
Everybody got to
everybody's gotta
go.
go.
But there is one person who gets to stay. My invisible hand, baby.
Oh, the invisible hand gets to stay
that's,
everywhere.
that's everywhere.
It's so caring. It would
Oh,
never
God.
let us drown as a society.
It
Never.
would never fail us.
It would
Ever.
never. It would never wipe out all of humanity.
Listen, name one time, other than all the times that it has failed, name one time it has failed. You literally can't.
You, you got me there.
You
Those are all.
literally
Those are all
can't.
communism's failures.
Those. How did you know?
Checkmate, liberals.
My new oh, okay, so I got two sides, but one of my favorite new things I've been getting has been posts of like, this is America under communism, and people just commenting it below it being like, this is literally America right now under capitalism.
Every time.
Every
It wouldn't be
time.
so funny if it did happen every goddamn time.
Every goddamn time.
Even the feel good stories they try to post.
Once there was a point where I think it's Hawaii has actually like subsidized healthcare. Is like basically as close to nationalized healthcare as any of the states in the United States has. I think Rush Limbaugh had heart problems while he was in Hawaii and praised. He's like, this is what clearly what good healthcare looks like, and people were like, yeah, that's like as close to socialism as you could come in the United States. It's like a
I bet.
whole
I bet the. I
mess.
bet the locals don't get it either.
Yeah, probably.
It's only the tourists, the rich
Yeah.
tourists.
Listen,
Socialized healthcare for wealthy tourists only.
Socialized healthcare just for Jeff Bezos and his herd of massage beef. They get primo healthcare, all paid for, not by him.
Massaged beef sounds like a great band name.
It does because it's vaguely sexual, vaguely vulgar, just vaguely everything. Like you don't know which direction they're going with that.
oh, there it is. I found it. In Hawaii, it is mandatory that employers provide health care to all employees that are working at least 20 hours per week. So it does. It's pretty damn effective, apparently.
But what about people that aren't working
20 hours per
20
week.
hours a week or
But Jank, what about the slaves?
You would qualify for Medicaid at that point, right? Because you're not employed.
being unemployed doesn't automatically qualify you for Medicaid?
But
It's
what about the
not
slaves?
unique.
Who's
You're
gonna
not
make
wrong.
our T-shirts in the prisons?
Listen,
If you basically if you have
this is the McDonald's at home that
anything
we have, children. Okay, well, this is it. We're driving past this McDonald's. This is the McDonald's that we
Oh
have at home.
man,
You're getting 20
so
20
unfair.
hours a week minimum health care or else.
Are we there yet?
No, I will turn this healthcare system around. We will go back to just letting you all die.
You threatened that for the last 30 miles.
That's because you've all been dying for the last 30 miles.
It's probably because they get old and they just swim out and just let themselves get carried off.
ride that one big wave into the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
man.
need healthcare for.
Yeah.
Just swim out there.
You're in Hawaii. How much worse could it be?
Nah, Hawaii's pretty tight.
That's what I hear.
I used to live there.
Yeah, you brought this up. Actually, you know what? You know who I heard that from? It was from you.
Ooh. Yeah, I did used to live there.
That's awesome.
They get that healthcare, but it's really
Not as good
they
as
just do a good job.
advertised.
They I don't know. It's weird.
You wish they would just do away with the trepidation and be like free healthcare for all?
I wish
Listen, we can't afford it, MJP. We just can't
I
afford it. I
I
understand that
wish
as a nation, we are the richest nation that has
I wish
literally
we just
ever
gave them
existed.
their island back.
Nope. Nope. Literally the richest nation that's ever existed. And I know that
They would
literally
probably do
every
a
other
better job.
nation has
They would
figured out how to
probably do
do
a better
free
job.
healthcare. We can't do it. We can't afford it.
It's like when every little project you want to make is always crossing through like fucking preserves. Like, oh yeah, we're supposed to preserve the island here. But we're just gonna put a giant railway through it. I don't know if they ever got that railway either. The fucking train to the North Shore.
Oh, I don't think that they do.
Because I remember when I was leaving, they were just talking about it, and they kept like creeping that number up on the low, and I was like, oh, they're never getting this shit. They was like, yeah, it'd be like 8 years. Yeah, 11 years. Yeah. So I'll see you in 13 years. And you're like, thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
I
It's
could be wrong though. They could have built it finally, but then it starts coming. Oh well, who's gonna pay for it now for the next? That's that game they always like to play.
it
Nah,
ain't
Hawaii's
happening.
cool. I really love Hawaii. Nice to be able to just like
Chill out
everywhere
on
is
the
a
beach.
beach.
Yeah.
Everywhere is the beach. You go an hour and a couple hours in any direction, you hit beach.
Beach everywhere.
Beach all day, as much beach as you can stand.
See, I lived near a beach. Now, mind you, nowhere near the beauty of Hawaii's beach. I have no doubts about that. However, I did live near a beach, and it lost its luster pretty damn fast. Like, you ended
It
up
does.
not going that often. It's really unfortunate.
Well, I don't know. Some people like it more than others.
That's fair. I'm not about
Like,
that life, so I
like you
suppose.
ask me, if you ask me like where you want to go, I'd be like, shh, you can go on the beach. There's worse places to be. They're like, oh, but that's like you gotta go and go in the sun and get your food together and for your barbecue because that's what you're gonna do anyway.
What? What are you talking about?
You gotta do the beach. You gotta do the beach stuff. All the stuff with the beach.
Yeah, beach things.
You're not allowed to barbecue on our beaches.
Yeah, that's because our beaches suck in comparison to Hawaiian beaches.
Yeah, no, you could totally barbecue. But who's gonna stop you from barbecuing on the beach?
The coconuts? How are they going to stop you? Please give me one way that the coconuts are going to stop you from barbecuing.
Like Hawaii is cool because you could literally go out there and get a fish and just fucking cook that shit on the beach right there and no one fucking cares.
In fact, their
That
only
sounds
issue
pretty
is that
nice.
they didn't get their fish first.
Nah, they trying to get a plate. They start coming around like sharks. Oh, that's looking good, eh? Yeah, it is. It sure is.
I could go for some fish, fresh caught fish.
I
I'm
can
about
go
that
for
life.
some fish. Yeah, they try that. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go for some fish right now.
Damn. So hopeful. Oh man, it's it's just a rough
Hawaii's
life.
cool. Hawaii's cool mostly because it's like everybody just remembers they're in Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
You know, like people be shooting each other and shit here, just getting so fucking up in their shit. And like you see like fights and drama and shit, and some shit's about to go down, and all of a sudden they just stop and go, wait a minute,
We're
what
in
am I doing? I'm
Hawaii.
in Hawaii. The fuck I care? Let me get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go do something Hawaii based.
I could be anywhere in this on this entire island, but here with you right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, they even it's weird because like everybody in the mainland is like locked into, you know, they're not entirely locked. They can go all over the place, right?
Hmm.
Like you're not that far away from any particular city.
No, you can always. You're usually within a drivable distance to any city.
Right, but it's like that, but they don't go anywhere. They fucking stay in their hometown.
Why would you want to go anywhere else and like learn new shit and have to like maybe think new thoughts?
Yeah,
Sounds terrible.
that does sound terrible.
I guess.
You know, you
Yeah.
might you might have to question some of your previously held beliefs.
All this
Nobody wants
space
to
and they
do
stay
that.
all this space and they stay in one spot. And you're like, what? I don't get it. I do
Well, I
not
mean,
get it.
to be fair, like I'm not often seized with a desire to move like in to the middle of like nothing with like no infrastructure and you know like
Well, not just
I'm not
move,
just
you
gonna
know.
like
Well, not
stop
just
by the side of the road in South Dakota and be like, sweet, I live here now. I mean,
you know. I'm not just saying like just moving. You know, you don't have to move there, but like they spend their entire lives in the same town. Like I'm
yeah,
talking like the whole life.
yeah. I think it's something like
Like
the average
you didn't
person
even
goes like less than 20 miles.
like I've been to Hawaii, but you can't even go. You don't even go to Chicago. Like like it's crazy. Like you spent your entire life without going to like L.A. or New York. Like what?
Like even just to look at it, to
Not even
look
just
at
to be
it.
like, hey, that is actually what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I've seen this in pictures, and now I'm looking at
This
it
is
in
on
real life.
TV. Yeah, yeah, it's real life. Okay, cool. Go to Brazil
Oh,
or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Sounds lame.
Don't even have to go to a particular place. You could go to an event. They don't even go to events in their own town. They just go to the fucking same bars. Crazy. I don't know why they do it.
comfort.
They took our jobs.
They did. Those bastards. How dare they take our gerb?
They took our gerbs. Like, sir, that was not the immigrant that took your job. That was the company. That shit's made in China now. Jose didn't do that to you. Jesus didn't do that to you.
Listen, you just don't understand, MJP.
The invisible hand touched you.
The invisible hand was touching him this whole time.
Touched by the invisible hand.
We're well beyond pretending it's a good touch.
The invisible hand made me feel funny.
The invisible hand is ball fondling. I control your balls now.
Now wait a minute. Did we just say the invisible hand I mean, is it attached to a visible arm, or is it just sort of like disembodied and floating?
Listen, it's gonna be whatever it is. Okay, just accept the hand, let it go. Don't ask too many questions.
It's like if have you ever seen Game of Thrones with the faceless men?
Yes, I love them.
It's
It's
like the
exactly
faceless
like
men,
that.
but it's all invisible hand. You know, it might not even be the same hand next time. It might be a whole different set of hands, all invisible. You hear that?
He seems to have an invisible hand. Yeah.
Do you feel that?
I
Touching
feel
you
it.
right now.
I feel it.
It's touching your dreams and your thoughts.
Oh
It's
yeah.
touching your heart. Oh man. Listen to what you guys.
Nah. Nah. That's about it. Just
Eh,
goes downhill
okay.
every day.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's a slow slide.
I suppose, in its own way.
Yeah, yeah. Lovecraftian horrors just keep piling up, right?
They do. That they keep
You've
coming,
seen
and they
one Lovecraftian horror, you've seen them all.
they do in
Oh
fact
man, my
keep
brain
coming,
can't comprehend this.
and they it feels like they just don't stop coming.
All of them coming from Israel right now.
Ugh.
No, 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 no. This isn't a Cthulhu. That? It's a kitten.
It's again. it's, it's Knuff, okay? It's Knuff.
Knuff. I need you to stop.
Ugh.
Man, they present an interesting strategy though. Just buying everybody off. It's the most direct way I get, really.
Yeah.
You take all the money and then buy them off. So they
Yeah.
don't have to do the work of taking the money. Goo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, I guess. We're we're super
Uh,
fucked as a nation. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're all gonna die in terrible agony. That's gonna be normal. That's normal.
Nah, nah. I gotta escape.
Yep. It is
Gotta get out of here.
there's no escape. Gotta get some blubber off this dying beached
Well,
whale.
they haven't fully braced up the borders yet.
It's fully braced up. Have you tried to leave?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. They was talking about putting saw blades on saw blades at some point, right?
That's right. They're
I
they're
I I
they're
read
making a
something
saw.
about that, but
Every
I
time
was like, I don't really want to know.
every time you leave the border now, you have to participate in a saw. You have to make a saw film or participate as saw. I assume the
They
main
just give you a
character is
box of
saw.
saws, a complimentary saws as you leave.
Yeah, I have never seen a saw film, but I assume the main character's name is Saw. So you either have to
Yeah, yeah,
participate
yeah.
as
Saw
Saw.
better call Saul. Yeah,
Yeah. You either have to
better call
participate as
Jigsaw.
Saw and come up with a terrible, terrible thing to torture other human beings with, which they then use in real life, or
Jigsaw's just sitting in the back like, oh, these motherfuckers are twisted.
yeah, exactly, or you have to run through the Saw torture chamber.
No, thank you.
Nope,
I'd rather not.
it's you got to choose one or the other.
Well, can't you just pay to fly over it like regular people?
Oh no, that's too expensive nowadays. You're getting rapidly more
What?
expensive, sucker.
Oh man.
And also, I've got bad news for you, MJP. I don't know if you've looked in a mirror recently, but you're not quite the flying color anymore.
What?
You're more the
They take away my flying privileges?
yeah, you're more the stopped at border security and
They
double
can't
checked
stop
color.
my flying
Oh,
privileges.
is that what passed with flying colors
That
means?
is literally
We've been flying since been flying. Who do you think they sent out first? You think they're gonna send white people in them death traps?
yeah, but now statistically they're much safer. In fact,
We
they're
already
safer
know
than
how to fly.
driving.
You can't take away flying. We'll just take the plane and fly ourselves.
Good luck
We
with
don't
that.
need you to tell us we can fly. We can fly on our own.
I'm gonna have my own airline with hookers, blackjack.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be called. We gonna have a real soul plane, y'all.
Alrighty.
Gonna have Snoop Dogg and everything.
Well,
It won't be the
America.
real Snoop Dogg. It'll be like a lookalike, like the Michael Jackson
Yeah,
dancing impersonators.
it'll be Cat
It'll be like a.
Williams. It'll be
It'll be
actual
like.
Cat Williams, but it'll be Cat
It'll
Williams
be,
pretending to be Snoop Dogg.
yes, 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 yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's perfect.
I can't
That's
believe
exactly what we
Cat
want.
Williams cloned himself for this thing too.
That would be exactly. I would totally be down for that. Yeah, on my soul plane,
on, on the soul plane. I don't know
and
how we got
we'll put up a sign to say no honkies,
no honkies. I don't know how we got 57 Cat
unless
Williams.
accompanied by BBC.
Ooh.
That includes that's especially you, Jake.
My best black compatriot.
Yeah, your big best compatriot, comrade,
My
your big base
my bi-
comrade.
my
my
big
big
base
bass comrade.
comrade. That's what that means, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. What? What you think it means?
Should I Google that and double check?
Yeah, but you should Google it into a video search
Oh, okay, good, 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 good. So that I find
with the
like
safe
good
search off.
brotherhood
With the
things,
safe
right?
search off.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna get regular. You're gonna get cockatoos. You're gonna need compatriots.
Oh, okay, okay. Good, 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 good,
Yeah,
good.
turn that safe search off so you don't get cockatoos.
Okay. I'll be safe. Not safe. I am not safe. All right. You know what? Unsupervised, I think we did pretty good here. I'm gonna
Hmm.
we're gonna call this America.
You're calling it.
Yeah. Don't
Call it then.
don't die. Definitely don't do
Yeah,
anything.
and keep
It'll
it
cost you
gangster.
way too much money to die.
Oh yeah, it's like what 8,000 a funeral
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's
And we
massive.
love you, America, and we don't want your ghost to be in debt.
Yeah, like Adam Smith's. That motherfucker. He's never getting out of here.
He got a debt he gotta pay.
He's got a debt, and the invisible hand keeps raising that debt. Every
The debt was
person
like
it
what
touches,
ceiling?
that's another sue. Oh, the
Oh, was
debt
he at
sue.
Epstein?
Yep, he was an Epsteiner. Damn it.
I mean, probably because he's like libertarian or some shit.
Yeah, he's like the original hand.
The original invisible hand.
All right. Good night, America.